girl sure loves to fish.
Hi, I'm Connor, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create a simple fish tank setup. So first, we're going to start off with the things you'll need to have to start a fish tank setup. First, you're going to need your substrate, which in this time is going to be some white fish tank gravel. You're going to need fish tank lights. You're going to need a filter, a heater, aerator with air hose and an air stone, and whatever decorations you may want to put in your aquarium. Alright, so first we're going to start off with putting the substrate or gravel into the aquarium. So to do this, you might want to use your hands. It depends on how much gravel put it in, depends on how big your fish tank is. In this case, the bucket that I'm using fits right in, so you're going to want to dump your gravel in there, however much you might need. That's a mountain right there. You're going to spread it around so it's nice and even, like so. And then you're going to want to, after you're done doing your gravel, and you get that to the thickness and design that you want it, you're going to want to grab your bucket of water, however many buckets you may need, and be careful because it's heavy and you don't want to get everything wet, like I'm doing right now. I want to dump the water into the fish tank until it's about an inch away from the top, like so. Then your gravel's going to be all messed up, so you're going to want to fix that. You're going to fix your gravel. And then you're going to want to grab your filter. There's a couple different types of filters out there. This here is called a hang on the back filter. You can also get canister filters and sponge filters for your aquariums. This here is the most commonly used filter in the aquarium society. So you're going to want to put that on. And then you're going to want to grab your heater. And don't plug anything in until you're fully set up and ready to do so. So you want to there's a suction cup on the back of the heaters, usually like that. This here's a small one because we got a small tank here. So I'm going to suction cup that in a corner or wherever you want it. And you can get submersible heaters, or so it won't shock the water, or you can get some that hang on the back, and those you can't get in the water or they will shock the water. You are going to set up your aerator here, so you're going to want to get the length of air hose you need to go up the side of your aquarium back down to the bottom, and whatever size air stone you may want. Shape and sizes, there's many different. And then you're going to grab your plants and place those wherever you may want them to be placed. And then you're going to want to get your aquarium lights. In this case, I have I had a couple extra light strips laying around, so I'm just going to use those for this video. And these aren't the right ones for the tank, so we're just going to set them on top like that. And they're going to fall in. Like that. And then after you get your aquarium heated up and stuff, and you let the filter run for about a month so all the beneficial bacteria that's good for the fish can form in the water in your tank so your fish can be happy and healthy. So after that month of letting it circulate, you're going to want to put your fish in the water in the bag that they came in, like so. These ones look like they're dead, don't worry. No fish were harmed. These are just goldfish crackers in water. That's why they're a little bigger than they look. So you're going to want to let them sit in there for about half an hour, 15 minutes to half hour. And then you can open the bag and dump your fish in your tank. And then another thing is there's many different types of fish. So you can get tropical fish that need to be in a temperature range of 75 to 80, something like that. And goldfish, they can survive in cold water. Like you can keep them in a pond and they'll survive under ice. And African cichlids, same temperature as the tropical fish, really, 75 to 80. And tropical fish are meant to be with their own kind, tropical fish. Same with goldfish, supposed to be with goldfish, and African cichlids are meant to be with African cichlids. And bigger aggressive fish depends on the fish, really. And this here is just a small tank, might be your first setup that you've ever got or something like that. So yeah, that's a simple fish tank setup. Here we got some different types of food because like I was talking about the different types of fish, they need different types of food. So for your tropical fish, like your common tropical fish, like angelfish, neon tetras, live bears like guppies, mollies, platies, you're gonna want to feed them tropical flakes. So that's flaked food. It's like you're feeding your fish potato chips all the time. If you got goldfish, you're gonna want to get the goldfish flakes, or you can get pellets for goldfish too. I just don't have any of those at the time. And for your African cichlids or other cichlids like Central American cichlids, you want to feed them cichlid pellets. These here are small cichlid pellets. Same with these are just cichlid pellets in a bag. And for your bottom feeders like your suckerfish, your plecos, your smaller catfish and stuff, you're going to want to feed them these bottom feeder pellets. They sink to the bottom because catfish will lurk around the bottom for food. They don't like coming up to the top. And this here, for any fish you got, that's just one type of medicine. This here treats bacterial infections that your fish might have. And there's other fish medicine out there, like there's ick medicine, because there's a disease that your fish can get that causes white dots and stuff all over your fish. And you'd have to get the medicine for that. You can buy that at your local PetSmart or local pet store, I guess. And there's fungal bacteria or fungal infection medicine that you can also buy if your fish have a fungal infection. And if you don't know what type of infection your fish might have, but it looks like it's different, not right, and not healthy, you could take a picture of the fish with the infection and take it to your local pet store, and they could probably tell you what infection your fish has. And a couple other things you might want for your fish tank is a net. This is an old net that I have that's all ripped. And also a gravel vacuum to clean your gravel in your rocks and take the shit out of it. You still recording?
I just started again.
So this here is the gravel vacuum I was talking about to clean your rocks. So this basically just sucks all the fish poop and dirt and whatever might be in your gravel. And I'll do a quick demonstration very quick here. So you're going to need yourself your 5-gallon bucket. You put the end with the big open part. That's going to go in your fish tank, and the end of the hose is going to go in the bucket. And this one here is one of them easy vacuums, so it's got a little pump on it. So you're just going to want to pump that until the water comes up, And you're going to want to keep pumping it. And then after you pump it a couple more times after you do that, the water should start flowing through. And then you're just going to want to put it down in your gravel. And the water's going to come out of the tank into the bucket. That's when you do a water change on your tank, and that's just going to suck shit and poop out of the gravel and clean your water when you do a water change on it. Because all the food debris and stuff like that gets stuck down your gravel, and that's what makes your tank cloudy. So that was a quick demonstration on the gravel vacuum there. So there's the gravel vacuum. And then that's going to be it for this video. Bye. Oh, now we're going to be taking your tank down. And you're probably taking your tank down because your fish is already dead. And if your fish isn't already dead, you might be upgrading to a bigger tank or a smaller tank. Because your fish may have grown, or your population of fish in your tank might have decreased. So to do that, you're just going to want to do all the steps that I've just told you, but backwards. So instead of putting the bubbler in the tank, you're going to want to take it out of the tank, and so on with everything else. And yes, that is how to take down your aquarium.